Welcome to AnyHoop podcast with your boy JC, and we talking the end of the second round, man. And it's finally over. The blood has been shed, bro. The dust has been settled, and the second round is over, bro. So we going into the conference finals, and this second round was crazy, bro. It was intense. I loved it, bro. This was some lit playoffs, bro. We in the era where ain't no Bron, ain't no KD, ain't no Steph, bro. They gone. You feel me? It's the new guys, bro. It's the young boys. So here we go, bro. Let's dive into the Nuggets, bro, because the Nuggets just got bounced. They just got bounced by Ant-Man and the Timberwolves. And this was a crazy series. I enjoyed this series, probably my favorite series of the playoffs so far. And the reason why is because this was a game about defenses. This is a game about coaches, game-to-game adjustments. Let's start off by saying that the Timberwolves had an injured coach. You feel me? The coach got injured in the first round versus the Suns. So my guy, he was injured. All right. So in-game adjustments was a little sketchy because we had an interim coach going on, right? You feel me? That's number one. I wanted to put that out on the table because we've been watching Brown, we've been blessed by Brown. We think coaches don't matter, bro, but they matter. Hear me out. They matter, bro. There's a reason why he won more when he was with Eric Spoelstra than, any other coach. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's a good coach. But in the first two games, the Timberwolves, they double Murray, they double Joker, forcing the ball out their hand and making other people score. That was the game plan going into the series. You feel what I'm saying? And they did it. They executed in the first two games. And we was like, oh, shit, it's going down. Ant-Man is here. We heard the cheers. Y'all seen this. Last time we was with y'all, we was like, woo, we ain't going to change the pick. We ain't going to say it's not going 7 because I think both of us said it was going 7. Timberwolves in 7. But, it's looking kind of sweet out here. What's going on with the champ? You feel what I'm saying? But then the champs responded. And what I thought was cool was they responded by making Aaron Gordon the primary ball handler. Not primary. A ball handler and a three-point specialist on the corner. You feel what I'm saying? First game, he dropped 13. That's game 3. Game 3, he dropped 13. Game 4, he dropped 27. He on the ass. And they used Aaron Gordon in that dunker spot, and they used Aaron Gordon in that 3. And I don't know if y'all remember, maybe 2-3 episodes ago, we was telling y'all that the key to this series was going to be the other guys and was going to see if Aaron Gordon can hit threes and if he can score effectively. We told y'all that was pretty much going to be a key factor on how the Nuggets was going to win. And that's how they got these next two games. So they went down 0-2. They came back and won 2 straight, right? Game 5, Joker come and bust. Yo, no Diddy. He come and whoop ass, bro. Bro, when I'm telling you, bro, 40 points on the defensive player of the year, and I'm looking at him like, man, this the defensive player of the year? Come on, Rudy, bro. You looking crazy. You feel what I'm saying? And one thing I want to point out about Rudy Gobert is why I picked Wemby over him in defensive player of the year is because he is a good defensive player. Don't get me wrong. We're not saying he's not a good defensive player. But the type of defense that he play is like help defense. He's good at help defense. That's how he get his blocks. That's how he affects shots at the rim, this, that, and the third, because he's coming to do help defense. So when they put Rudy on Jokic, you feel what I'm saying? Jokic is like barbecue chicken. This bull can't stop me. You feel what I'm saying? So in the next game, game 6, they had put Cat on Joker. And that was a much better matchup. Not only that, but AE told us he coming back for game 7. So he went and he dropped 27. And that was pretty much how they won game 6. You feel what I'm saying? So game 5, Joker dropped 40. Game 6, AE, he vowed to come back for game 7. And Cat went and played good defense. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I question his decision-making sometimes in the game. It don't be that he has low IQ. It's just he don't make the right play all the time. I think he know the right play. He just don't make the right play all the time. When I was talking to my man Zay, he pretty much explained that to me like that way too. And I was like, all right, I feel what you're saying. It's like he know the right play, but he don't make the right play because he got so much faith in himself and he really think he him. Which to me, that's the bad play. So whatever. But then it was game 7. Let's talk about game 7 that happened last night. That's what we all reeling from. Bro, it was a defensive game. Nobody scored over 100 points. Nobody scored 100 points, period. I think it was like 98. You feel what I'm saying? And listen, bro, it was such a defensive game, and I don't know what was going on in the first half. I don't know if AE had some unpaid parking tickets or something, but he spent the first half in jail. They had his ass in jail, locked down. I'm talking about every time he touched the ball, it was two people on his head top, bro. Not letting him get no space, not even letting him really put the ball down on the floor. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when he touched the ball, two people on his ass. And not only that, you know it's not just two people that's looking at him. You feel me? You know that he got multiple people. So essentially, when he touched the ball, it's four people on him. You know what I'm saying? 3 to 4 people on him. And when he not having the ball, it's like 4 people defending him anyway. Because it looked like the game plan was they wasn't even really doubling Cat, which is why Cat got off when he got off. And I'm glad he realized that in the second half. But in the first half, when AE touched the ball, it was double team, double team, double team. You feel what I'm saying? No space to create, none of that. And he made the right play. Now, don't get me wrong. He made the right play by passing up the ball in this, that, and third. And this is why I thought it was more on the coaching and on the rest of the team to help my man AE out. In the first half of the game, there was no off-ball movement, and the Nuggets was locking down on defense. When I'm telling you, bro, they was locking down. They had KCP. They had MPJ coming getting like a block or two. He may have ended up with like 2 blocks in this game. When I'm telling you, they locking down Aaron Gordon, locking down. Aaron Gordon had a block early in the first half too. When I'm telling you, they was locking down. They was locking down, and then they just scored just enough buckets to put the ass. What I'm telling you, you feel what I'm saying? They was really in there getting it in, and Jokic looked like MVP. He was cooking Rudy Gobert, bro, and it was looking bad out there. Jamal Murray hitting this, that, and the third, but they actually did a good job on Jamal Murray and just keeping him at bay. You ain't gonna shut Jamal Murray out the game. But I felt like they did a good job at actually keeping him contained and keeping him calm. You feel what I'm saying? But in the second half, I don't know what they said at halftime in the locker room, but the Timberwolves came out ready to play, bro. They came out all fire. You feel what I'm saying? And AE, he got some buckets, but what I thought was good about just the fact that, because he didn't score a lot, I think he ended up with 17 points. What I think was good about AE was the fact that he was able to move around without the ball, and he was able to put pressure at the rim. Him putting pressure at the rim, collapse the defense, kick out, kick out, kick out. You feel what I'm saying? They did a good job at moving them around and adjusting at halftime. You feel what I'm saying? I was worried they wasn't going to be able to adjust in the game because of the injured coach and all that coaching staff stuff going on in the background, but they was able to do that. Not only that, but then the other guys stepped up. So in the second half, you had Cat going off. So Cat just now realizing that he's not getting double teamed, because he was getting double teamed all series. He just now realizing that it's all hands on deck on AE, and they talking about it's game 7. The Nuggets' whole game plan was AE not going to beat us, but game 7. It's going to have to be the other guys. You feel what I'm saying? We know what superstars do in game 7, so we going to shut him down in game 7. They focused their whole championship defense on Anthony Edwards. With that being said, we needed Cat to step up, and he did. He stepped up, and he started going crazy. Because they wasn't double teaming him like they was double teaming him all series. I don't know. It felt like it took him a whole half to really took him 2 quarters to realize, like, oh shit, I'm not being double teamed. You feel me? Let me start snapping. And he did. You feel what I'm saying? Not only that, but then they took Rudy Gobert out because he was getting cooked by Joker. Joker was cooking him, bro. When he see him, his eyes light up and he started going in. You feel what I'm saying? So they took Rudy Gobert out. They throw Nas Reed in there, John. And when Nas Reed, the 6th man of the fucking year, when he gets in that John, bro, he starts snapping and he give you like a good 8 buckets, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, we going crazy, bro. Like good 8 points. My man gave us 8 points. We like, oh, this is going crazy. You feel what I'm saying? And he was able to come back at this deficit. I'm telling y'all, it was like, what was it, 58-23? If I'm not mistaken, that's what it was at halftime. It was 38-53 at halftime. And the Timberwolves bounced back. You feel what I'm saying? And they won the game. So it was really tough game. Shout out to the champs, because at the end of the day, it came down to effort. It came down to energy. It came down to how much you had left in the tank. They just won the championship. It's hard to win the championship in the first place. It's even harder to repeat. You feel what I'm saying? And what it looked like to me at the end, it just looked like they didn't have enough in the tank to hold on to the lead and to stop these guys from coming. Because the Timberwolves, they didn't give up. That was key. They didn't give up at halftime. You feel what I'm saying? Now at halftime, like I was saying, I was texting anybody that would listen, bro. Like, oh my God, bro, he not getting no off ball help. He need to get off the ball. This, that, and the third. Like, he need help. You feel what I'm saying? We need more action. You know, all that stuff LeBron and JJ be talking about. You feel me? I'm texting all that. You feel me? To anybody that listen, because you know what I mean. I ain't the coach. You feel me? I'm not even in earshot of these guys or nothing for them to even to say anything to these guys. So you know, I'm just texting anybody who listen. But the fact that they did adjust that and get AE in some action, you feel what I'm saying, and just give him some help. Not only that, and then the other guys stepping up, like Cat giving us buckets, you feel me, Nas Reed giving them buckets, you feel what I'm saying? Listen, bro, it was good to see, bro. It was good to see. We've been on the Timberwolves ass, bro, for like 2 seasons, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like I started the podcast, like the whole podcast, just starting to talk about the Timberwolves because they made the whole thing for the Rudy Gobert. Is it going to work? Y'all got somewhere. Y'all got to the Western Conference Finals. That is an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all. You feel me? Shout out to the champs, bro. Good season for the champs. I want to say MVP for the Timberwolves got to be Jaden McDaniels. You feel me? Before I get off the Timberwolves and go to the Nuggets. Jaden McDaniels, because I don't know. I just didn't know he was like that. I'm not going to lie. I'm unfamiliar with your game, bro. I ain't even going to lie. Because you locked down KD. You feel what I'm saying? But then that was on the defensive effort. You came into this series and you actually gave some buckets and some defense. Feel what I'm saying? So it was good to see. I mean, that was a nice little surprise for me. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, when AE said, oh, they got KD, but we got Jaden McDaniels, you know, we all snickered. We all gave a laugh because, you know, who's a Jaden McDaniels to a Kevin Durant? You feel what I'm saying? But no, listen, Jaden McDaniels, he did his thing. He's earning his name in the NBA, bro. I'm not gonna lie. People gonna know who Jaden McDaniels is, bro. They gonna know who he is, bro. So shout out to him, bro. Shout out to Nas Reed too, bro, because he stepped up at a very crucial point in the fourth quarter when they wasn't getting no buckets, they wasn't getting no offense. That's what you bring the 6th man of the year in for, bro. Shout out to him. Now on the other end, bro, I thought that Aaron Gordon played a very good series, bro. He was snapping this series, bro. Stepped up as a scorer. You know, you had people just, I don't know, you had people just speaking the word of you, like the media speaking the word of you, like, oh, he's such a great guy, bro. You know what I mean? Like, finally his time to shine, finally his turn to shine. So, you know, we already knew what you was doing on the Magic, you feel what I'm saying, back when you was back in the slam dunk contest and all that. But it was cool. It was cool seeing you do your thing here in this series, bro. And you the reason to win the Game 7, bro. You had AE upset, bro. I'm sick of this Eric Gordon, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good series, bro. And now the Timberwolves going to the Western Conference Finals to face Lukai and the Mavericks, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Which is going to be a good joint. It's definitely going to be a good joint. But the other Game 7 that happened last night, well, yesterday afternoon, was the Pacers. The Pacers outpaced the Knicks. You feel what I'm saying? And this series wasn't as much as a chess match as the Western Conference. You feel what I'm saying? Second round semis. It was more of a like not that Timberwolves Nuggets series. This was more like a who gonna last? Who wanted more? You feel what I'm saying? Who gonna get rebounds? Who gonna do the extra stuff to win the game? You feel what I'm saying? That's what it came down to. Each team was good at playing their own style of basketball, which is the Knicks are good at playing half-court set basketball. You feel what I'm saying? And actually, you feel put pressure on you and scoring in the paint and scoring at the rim. You feel what I'm saying? Tough defense, getting offensive boards. That's what they built on. Pacers, they force turnovers, you feel me? And they get fast break points and they get points in transition. And this was pretty much a series where the home team wasn't winning. I mean, the home team was winning. You feel what I'm saying? The home crowd really gave them the extra oomph that they needed to win the games. You feel what I'm saying? Each home team defended home court. This is why I came down to Game 7. You feel what I'm saying? And I felt like it came down to effort and it came down to who wanted it more and who can last. You know what I'm saying? And we're in the second round of the playoffs. Everybody hurt at this point. So who gonna last? This was one of those tough series that when it came down to it, the Knicks just couldn't last as far as durability, bro. Like, they already went into the playoffs without Julius Randle. Mitchell Robinson was already hurt. He wasn't even really supposed to play. Let's really keep it a bean. He wasn't really supposed to play. since they was in the playoffs, since they was third seed, he probably just is like, I'm gonna just go in there and give it my all when I can. You feel me? On some Kobe type shit. And he ended up getting hurt. You feel what I'm saying? So he wasn't really supposed to play, but he played and he ended up re-injuring himself. Obviously, that's gonna happen. I mean, side note, Cat is banged up and he looked crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Every time he hit that knee that he got surgery on, he limping around for like 2 or 3 possessions. You feel what I'm saying? And B, he wasn't supposed to be out there. You feel what I'm saying? He threw a self oop and almost killed himself. You feel me? Ain't nobody. You mean he just coming down? You feel what I'm saying? So there was the same thing going on for the Knicks. And the only thing that was different I felt about the Knicks was that they, Coach Tibbs, bro, he played these guys for 40 minutes for like before the playoffs. Like they was playing 40 minutes before they even entered the playoffs, bro. So like Josh Hart and those guys, they was tired, bro. They was tired. You could see it in game 5 and 6, to really be honest. Like each game, you seen it like little stuff. You just seen little stuff, bro. You just seen like all of a sudden the Pacers able to play their game and they running. You feel what I'm saying? Like when in the first 2 games when they was at home, they wasn't letting the Pacers run like that. And if they was letting the Pacers run like that, they was running with the Pacers. I just remember seeing Josh Hart in the first 2 games getting transitional coast-to-coast buckets. And you like, oh shit, bro. Like they running with the Pacers. Then they slow them down. Then they get to playing they half-court game, herky-jerky game. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, damn. You feel me? They here. They ready. But as the series was going on, they was getting more tired and more tired. You want to know why JB can't hit shots? You feel me? No 3 points, or why people can't hit 3 points, open shots and stuff like that? It's fatigue. It's because people tired. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what it really came down to. Nothing crazy with the advanced stats or nothing like that. I mean, just straight up eye test. This was one of them Jones. Because the Knicks, they whole season, the way they played basketball was pretty much they was playing playoff basketball the whole season. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like it just caught up to them. I don't even think that the Pacers did anything extra crazy. 4-5 already explained to y'all. I've already explained to y'all. The Pacers are not really built for playoff basketball. Pacers getting lucky, not gonna lie. Listen, Tyler Burton is snapping. He's doing his thing. He dropped 30 in a game, 27 in game 7. You feel what I'm saying? He's snapping. He's doing his thing. Not taking nothing from him. It's not like it's a fluke. I'm not one of those guys who says fluke. You feel what I'm saying? Draymond said the Knicks being here was a fluke. It's not a fluke. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's his everything. When 4-5 come here, we're gonna talk about that. We're definitely gonna talk about that because that's the thing I definitely wanted to bring up. But it's not like I'm saying that the Pacers are a fluke, but the Pacers ended up playing teams that were hurt. You feel what I'm saying? Knicks too, but they was just a little bit more banged up when it came down to that second round. So I feel like this is one of them things where as long as the Pacers did their job and they played their brand of basketball, the Knicks was just too tired to actually keep up and play their brand of basketball, which is super energy, super energetic, and all that. And they just ain't have it. So, good season for the Knicks, bro. They wasn't even supposed to be here. You feel what I'm saying? They beat the Sixers. I know y'all was hype about that. You know what I mean? Everybody was all hyped that they beat the Sixers, even though Embiid was on one leg. They loved it. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to them, bro. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. He played a really good season. You feel what I'm saying? He was snapping. He here. He made his claim to fame. You feel what I'm saying? I'm hearing people talk about, is he better than Dame? You feel what I'm saying? Like, how would the Dame and Bucks match up? I mean, how would Dame and Bucks match up against the Knicks? Like, how would that go down? Like, people was really talking about it. Like, JB, he really did his thing. And listen, bro, Madison Square Garden got some games they ain't having a very long time in the playoffs, like playoff atmosphere. So that was cool, bro. They ain't shrink and all that. They just gotta go get healthy. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna see what's going on with them. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe I need to start putting together some trade packages. That's what y'all need to focus on now. Put some trade packages together. See what's going on in free agency. See what y'all gonna do with JR. I mean, let's see what y'all gonna do. Last but not least, the Mavs beat the Thunder. Moving on to the Western Conference Finals. You feel what I'm saying? Now, this one was more of one of those chess matches. But it came down to the other guys. This one was more so where I felt like the stars canceled each other out. You feel what I'm saying? I felt like J-Dub, you feel what I'm saying? He played great enough to like cancel out Kyrie. You feel what I'm saying? Like I felt like J-Dub and Kyrie matchup kind of canceled each other out because J-Dub had to give so much on defense just trying to stick somebody like Kyrie. You already know. Kyrie gets shifty. Kyrie got to be one of the most skilled guards to ever play the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the most amount of skills. When they talk about, oh, he got a bag, Cuz got a bag. You feel what I'm saying? So he did great. J-Dub did great playing defense against Kyrie. They canceled each other out. Kyrie. Luka with his bum knee. You feel what I'm saying? Playing against Lou Dort, who's a very tough defender. You feel what I'm saying? It was going to be on him to play great, but he playing through that injury. He didn't look good. No lifting his shot. That's why he ain't been shooting good from three all playoffs. But it really came down to his matchup. And then it came down to the other guys like PJ Washington, Derrick Jones Jr., and Derek Lively. These type of guys, bro. And on the other hand, like Josh Giddey, you feel what I'm saying? Oh my God, why am I going blank on some of these guys? Josh Giddey, Chet Holmgren, and Lou Dort. Some of these guys that hit threes. Jay Williams, you feel me? Not J-Dub, but Jay Williams, the one with the locks. You feel what I'm saying? Not the one with the braids. It was going to be up to those guys. You feel what I'm saying? So this came down to that. And I feel like because the Mavs had bigs that didn't shrink in the moment, you feel what I'm saying? They won this series. That's why I felt like they won this series. Because Chet Holmgren did not play as good as he was expected to play. You feel what I'm saying? Shy, SGA, he really went in there and he really did his thing. I think, yeah, there's only one game he did not drop 30. Game 6, he dropped 36. That was the most amount of points he played. I mean, he dropped. You feel what I'm saying? And he really did his thing. You feel me? Yeah, he really did his thing. But it just wasn't enough, bro. The 36ers wasn't enough for them to win. Shout out to Derek Lively, bro, because Derek Lively, he really showed up big for Game 7. His mom just passed, and he really showed up big for Game 7. Woo! 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 Excuse me. Woo! Oh, man, excuse me. I'm going to cut that out. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, Derek Lively. You feel what I'm saying? Derek Lively really did his thing in Game 7. It just came down to the other guys, bro. Shout out to PJ Washington. Shout out to Derrick Jones Jr. Shout out to Derek Lively, bro. They really did their thing as far as showing up, stepping up big, and then Luka did Luka's stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I was listening to some of the local podcasts of Dallas when, who's covering the Mavericks. They all had the same thing to say. As long as Luka play a regular Luka game, somewhere between 25 to 30 points, somewhere between 6 to 10 assists, somewhere between 6 to 12 boards, and they should be able to win the game. You know what I'm saying? They should be able to cancel out SGA, and they should be able to win the game. So, and that's pretty much what happened. The games they won, Luka played regular Luka basketball. Not playoff Luka basketball, not nothing crazy, you feel me? He just played regular Luka basketball. And I don't think this was a very good matchup for the for the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Mavericks. Because I felt like in this series, they was going to have to rely on Chet Holmgren. And Chet, this is his first time being in the playoffs. He a rookie. You feel what I'm saying? Throw all that on a rookie, that's a lot. I'm about to pull out some of his numbers because I just want to see how he shot from 3. It was going to be really on him to shoot from 3. And my man averaged, he shot 22% from 3. Bad pretty much, you feel me? Because he was the guy to bring out, he was going to be the guy to bring out the paint defense. You feel what I'm saying? You got Derek Lively. He has no business being out on the perimeter. You feel what I'm saying? But because Chet ain't hitting threes, it's no need to really scramble out there and get on him. You feel what I'm saying? When you do get on the perimeter, you can just funnel your guys into the paint. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Chet, he really disappointed us in this one. I'm not going to lie. He averaged 15. That's not enough. You feel what I'm saying? Jalen Williams averaging 17. That's not enough. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all guys going to have to average like, one of y'all can average 17. The other one going to have to average 20. So one of y'all pick. Because that's not how the big 3 work. You feel what I'm saying? But this was their first run at the playoffs. Bounced in the second round. Shout out to the Thunder because they played really well. Not going to lie, bro. They played really well for being such a young team. And that's why I just felt like it was going to be the Mavericks. I had the Mavs in 7. They got it done in 6, thank God, because Luka needs some help with his knee. You feel what I'm saying? He just need to be off his knee for a little bit. So thank God for that. And yeah, it's going to be a good series between them and the Timberwolves. And I'm gonna talk about that with 4 or 5. When 4 or 5 come, we'll give you a preview for that because they're gonna play on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Then the Eastern Conference Finals, it starts tomorrow. So we'll see how that go because the Pacers gonna have to play Boston. And like I said, the Pacers had it not easy. I'm not gonna say easy. But the Pacers got lucky. This is luck that, the main guys are going down for the teams. No Giannis. Dame was hurt for 2 games. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got JB that's injured. Then OG Anunoby go down. That's like their second guy since Julius Randle. As far as scoring buckets, like that was the guy who was scoring buckets for them. He go down. You feel what I'm saying? Mitchell Robinson go down. Like they was on third string, second reserve guys over there. You feel what I'm saying? And kind of same thing with the Bucks. So they're going to be tested. Pacers are going to be tested going up against Boston. Boston hasn't been tested, and I don't even think this is going to be a real test for Boston. So I want to see how they come out in their first game because the Pacers is coming off that game 7. They still in grind mode. They still warmed up. You feel what I'm saying? They still playing. And Boston, they've been having it easy. So hopefully they don't come out rusty. Boston, we all looking at Boston like, y'all got to win a ring. That's why everybody looking like nobody impressed until they win a ring. Like, we just not, bro. We just not. Nothing wrong with what y'all doing now, but it's just, it don't look impressive. They don't got Porzingis, you feel what I'm saying? So that is going to be a thing, you feel me? Because people talking about Miles Turner just might eat out there. And so we'll see, bro. We'll see. I think Al Horford going to be enough for Miles Turner. Just saying. I don't know. Old head, bro. He was locked down in Embiid like 2 years ago. That shit was crazy. But other than that, bro, we on to the conference finals. So listen, bro, the end of the season is coming near. It's coming near. So we're going to be here rocking out. I'm thinking about streaming the NBA finals. You feel what I'm saying? But if we got some game 7s in these Eastern Conference finals, Eastern Conference finals or Western Conference finals, you feel what I'm saying? I'm thinking about streaming some of those games too. If we get some game 7s, I might stream some of them joints too. I could have streamed some of them game 7s yesterday, but let me know in the comments if y'all interested with that. Don't forget to like, share, hit that subscribe button. If you already subscribed, right, hit that little bell for the notifications of when we actually post, so you be the first person to see all the good content that we got coming out. Don't forget to check out that Hoop Hers podcast. That's an AnyHoop podcast segment dedicated to women's basketball. The WNBA is going crazy right now. The season just started. You got the Las Vegas Aces looking to be a 3-time champion. They looking to repeat. You see how hard it was for the Nuggets to even repeat. They didn't even get past the second round. You feel what I'm saying? The Aces, on the other hand, they got 2 rings and they trying to start a dynasty. You feel what I'm saying? So we got the WNBA going crazy. So definitely check out Hoop Hers podcast. I dropped the episode last Wednesday, so go check that out. You feel me? Another episode will drop it this Wednesday. Check it out. I should have a guest. You feel me? So stay tuned. I should have a guest on that. So stay tuned for that. And then enjoy the rest of your day, man. Thanks for kicking it.